Psychiatry has started to replace psychology at a level that can only be described as an epidemic. I want to explain to you the difference and why it's so important that you favor the path of psychology, if at all possible, should you choose to go down the mental health path. Uh, Psychiatry is the treating of conditions with medications. Psychology is treating them in a non-medication way, using things such as talk therapy and giving you different mental health tools that you can use to get yourself through different symptoms, different conditions, and different episodes. Talk therapy, or rather, let's just say psychology, is actually going to get to the root of the problem. It's going to help you figure out what exactly is going on and resolve it. Whereas psychiatry is going to mask the condition. Say you have a chemical imbalance or a hormonal imbalance. It's going to balance out the hormones or chemicals. It's going to block receptors or agitate receptors or different things of this nature. It's going to, inhibit neurons and things like that. You're really just kind of changing your body on a chemical level in a non-organic way. Whereas psychology, you're eventually going to get balanced. You're eventually going to get things back to where they should be, but you did it naturally. You actually looked at the problem. Imagine you broke your arm and the doctor just loaded you up with morphine and said, go home, you'll be fine. That's the same thing. You wouldn't ignore the broken arm, would you? No. Now, I understand there's times that you need the morphine while the bone heals. Psychiatry was originally intended for that purpose. However, through the corruption of medicine companies, through lazy psychologists, through lazy psychiatrists, things like that, it just got to the point where we're like, screw it, load them up with medications. That is never the solution. Almost all psychology problems or mental health problems are solvable and resolvable. They do take some time, they do take some discomfort, they do take some pain to get to the bottom of. More than anything, they take some personal responsibility to get to the bottom of. However, you are never going to resolve these issues if you just pump yourself full of medications. And when you're pumping yourself full of medications, you're developing a dependency. You're also pumping yourself full of chemicals, which is never a good idea. You're going to develop a tolerance for them and need to keep upping it, and you're never going to resolve the issues. More importantly, you're never going to get to the point where you can actually have an honest, balanced, objective baseline for yourself. You don't know what else you're ignoring when you start taking these medications. You don't know what other conditions you may have developed because you have these medications to offset your chemicals where your body can no longer listen to itself. I plan on doing a live, long format version of this. But seriously, guys, tell me what you think of this, and please be smart when you're getting mental health treatment. Stay blessed. Love you all. Ta-ta.